in Orlando, the site of our broadcast, and where the Magic will be going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Philadelphia's looking very confident right now. The front office couldn't be happier with the way this team has performed early on. It starts with game at a very high level. And Philly Brett Brown, a disciple of Pop, goes up winning with the
This is Kevin Hart. With Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. For the 76ers right now, they're focused on kicking off to a good start on the road trip here. This is a team showing a better record this year over last. This was their goal, and it's coming to fruition so far.
And right now for the 76ers, they're placing themselves right among the league's top teams here in the early start. It doesn't look to me like they're in any danger of getting off to a slow start.
Greg, they've eliminated that possibility in my eyes. I mean, they've come together quickly, and I think they're going to be right in the playoff mix all season.
And before we get...
Well, guys, Ben Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football. It may be one reason he's so comfortable attacking defenses and creating. He said, you have to read the defenders, draw them, then get rid of it. Otherwise, you're going to get tackled. Well, that's a foul in the NBA, but I understand his sentiment, guys.
And David, he is not shy about contact at all. Thanks. Clark, these two teams have been rolling. The excitement, the energy around this one could be a game to remember.
Well, you know, these are the games that we mark on the calendar. Very much look forward to these types of matchups, and I'm expecting high-caliber, high-level basketball tonight.
Fans will be in this one for sure. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Embiid is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Douglas in at the 2. Here's Money. Launches it. Rebounded by Douglas. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons. That one wide left. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Money. Backs down the step back Jay.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
To the paint, reverses. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Middleton.
And I like watching Simmons go to work down low. I mean, with his length and strength, there aren't many guys that can keep up with him down there.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Pass to Embiid. And no good. And Orlando the other way. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away.
Here's Money after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And looking at Orlando, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Simmons with the defensive effort.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Here's Embiid. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the basket by Gordon.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Outside, Simmons. Just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Embiid, no good.
You know, this just hasn't been his quarter. I mean, he doesn't seem to be comfortable at all. Particularly shooting. I mean, he knows he's struggling right now.
And the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover had it, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he's going to have to be more cautious on defense. He can't afford to pick up a third foul here in the first quarter.
Outside, Simmons. And Middleton gets to Simmons. Over Bamba.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off.
Possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Yeah, that's tremendous efficiency there. I mean, we like seeing them put together these types of plays.
And the 76ers take their first time out here. With the amount of characters and personalities on the Sixers team, Clark, you can't help but notice the attitude they play with.
Yeah, they play with edge, they play with brashness, some would say arrogance, but all of the championship teams have some element of that, and that's where they're looking to go. On occasion, if their emotions get out of whack, it could get them in trouble, but I think they'll learn as they grow to tone that down and use it in a positive way.
Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently, the vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
It's good from Gordon.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The 76ers trail by 9. Knocks it loose. Money passes to Ellington. Here's Money. There's and again for Linder with the 3.
Wow. Has he been this quarter? They're riding that hot hand.
And Simmons gets to Middleton. He winds it up. And the dunk by Bamba.
Starting to surge here. And
They've been the better team.
Now here's Middleton. 20 points for him last game against Detroit. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Looking to end the run. And rebound. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, what are you doing this quarter, guys? They're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on. I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
For the finish, a huge slam. Perfect end of the fast break.
Pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Schooling them right now. Taking them to the woodshed. Super aggressive and owning the paint.
Timeout call the 76ers. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the deep.
You know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go. And here is Simmons. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Embiid. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the bucket by Orlando.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Bounce pass Gordon. Here's Money. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Middleton outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Here's Money, defended by Douglas. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch for sure.
Simmons, a beautiful reverse layup. Simmons got 6.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm. High percentage quality shots. Really getting whatever he wants.
Money gets it to Ellington. Hammers the alley through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Simmons. The Magic hitting the bucket. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the left side wing. Here's Money. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And there's so much speculation early in Embiid's career, if you would even fan out, it's become clear, Clark, that he was worth the wait.
Well, it was all injury related in terms of the questions because he sat out his first 2 years in the league with some type of injury. Those injury concerns, really the only reason that people question him. The talent, the size, and you love his personality as well, but this guy has tremendous skills, and he's going to be an all-star for years to come himself.
Big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And Simmons gets to Middleton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 6 points for Chris Middleton.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Now here's Isaac. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. The shot's good from Ellington.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basket.
Very high percentage so far. If you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And that's how you make turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like the game. It was really a case of great defensive play, tripping some instant offense.
And remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like havoc out there. Good job putting the defense in front of him. He is paving the way to the bucket.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating the whole game at a high.
Greg, you know about that because you did it. Great job sharing the ball.
Well, I appreciate it, Clark. They're always in the game.
Embiid for the double team. Douglas with the steal. It's tipped. Middleton outside. Fires the 3. Outside Harris. Takes it down to Middleton. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. That's their third straight make off an assist.
.158 left to play in the first quarter. Down low, here's Davis. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. With the dunk.
Getting in his way.
Philadelphia's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point so far in the series. Stolen by Bamba. Here's the break. It up toward the rim.
No head. You saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Golden. Is falling for him right now. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
You know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
High post, Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Bamba. Right around 25 points per and 3.5 steals. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving, and of course, finds the open man.
Take a break.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
The shot's good from Ellington.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, their offense has really been productive this half, and I absolutely love the shots they've taken so far.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Ball's knocked loose. He's looking for Isaac. He finds it. And he goes in for the dunk.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter, takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down.
Now it's Lynn, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Passes it to Money. Lob pass to Gordon, stolen by Jeremy Lin. Shoots a 3. That shot, no good. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Orlando Magic sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 30. Very easily in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. I'm breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Out there with Money, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the match.
And a long windup, and
strong follow through on the one. He's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
So it's Orlando now. Hold up. After Jeremy Lin's three-pointer that didn't go. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
As we take a look at the power forward position, one you know very well, who are some of the more underrated guys at that power forward spot?
Wow, underrated. You always run into some interesting names when you think about underrated. You know, I think a guy that perhaps has finally found himself with the talent that he came into the league with is James Johnson down in Miami. He does a little bit of everything. Had one of his best seasons this past year. And Taj Gibson, I think, is undervalued for what he brings in toughness, shooting, and defense.
Loose.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Luau. 9 points last game. Rebounded by Isaac. And there's the pass to Gordon. He feeds it to Bamba. Now here's Ellington. Defense right on him. Pass to Money. Just 4 to shoot. Nails it from the high post.
Ball move.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Davis. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome. Outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
And that's a terrific there was the block, run out, and nice finish at the break.
And here are the 76ers now. The Magic getting the bucket. To stop the run. Up again. It's called in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Money passes to Isaac. Changes up. And it's good on the way in. Isaac's got 13 points.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down for these shots.
Here's one.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
About played so far in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bolden. He's covered by Isaac. Back to Davis. Here's Luwawu. No good from outside.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're lost right now. Everything working against them.
In the recent CBA, there have been a lot of provisions put in there for retired players.
this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender.
The Magic have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Bamba.
Please talk about making your teammate better. That assist was
with the 3 ball. 1 of 5 attempts. Here's McGruder. No points in the game yet for him. The 76ers again can't hit it. Gordon the pass to Money. Lynn looking it over. Pass to McGruder. He kicks to Davis. Philadelphia moving the ball over. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And the awareness from Lynn, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
And there's the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
When he's got room to lift off, he's going to power home these alley-oops. Jonathan Isaac. You got to keep an eye on him, folks.
Now here's Lynn. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Luau Gabbaro kicks to McGruder. Pocket 6. Here's Lynn. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
You know, Lynn is a really creative scorer, especially when he knifes inside the heart of the game. He's got nice body control, a real awareness as to what shot works best.
The shot's good from Ellington.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Luau. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this quarter.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
And Greg, you know, they're really controlling the pace and game right now, rushing, pushing the break, and leaving the defense in its wake.
Lynn, an easy 2 points on the layup. Lynn's got 4 points this quarter.
Major props to Lynn. Charging to the rack with speed and sneaky athleticism.
Money passes to Ellington. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Gordon, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
And some changes here for the 76ers. And both free throws good for Gordon.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And so here's Orlando after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Now here's Bamba, guarded by Embiid. Now Bamba. Last game out, we saw him 4 in 42. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Isaac with the steal.
Oh, now, free the thunder rock that rim.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
He was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. Tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
Ben Simmons, such a force when catching the ball, moving at the rim. But you know, Clark, he can get there on his own just as well.
Yeah, he's got a great knack for being able to get where he wants to with the ball. His size and strength and agility certainly help him. And he understands angle. This guy is just a jump shot away from being virtually unguardable, in my opinion.
Another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots.
Hold up.
Poked away.
Hold up.
To the paint, here Douglas, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. And for teams not enjoying a quick start to the season, Clark, how long until they start to push the panic button, making some big moves?
You know, Kevin, I don't think you ever have a sense of what direction you're going. Be realistic about who you are and what you have. And that's where good leadership comes in. Not just with the team itself, from the coaches to the players, but in your front office, too. I mean, to adjust to the length of the season and challenges and still stay on the course with your overall plan.
And that one misses. Scoring display for him. Here's Ellington. Rebounded by Douglas. And so Douglas will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. In the corner, Simmons with it. Takes the 13-footer. And it's hauled in by the Magic. Bonder's got 10 rebounds here tonight. Money passes to Bonda. And B with the steal.
He pulls off the really big back catch and slam it.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
Really like to see Embiid exert his will getting whatever shot he wants inside.
And room to get off the shot.
Yeah, I like a quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. To the right side. Here's Money. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Simmons inside. He's covered by Isaac. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Yeah. It's fragile. Fragile.
Hold up.
Use that thing, the short. You don't have it? What's up with that, bro?
Hold up.
Shit. Break on the bottom. No, I'm looking for it.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up.
playing Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
Yeah, excellent work on the boards that night. Always in attack mode, and that allowed him to get plenty of rebounds. Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense, because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 6. Douglas for 3. Offensive rebound. No good from Simmons. Orlando's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Middleton finds Embiid. Simmons with it. And he makes good on the layup. Simmons got 13 points.
Simmons is an absolute thoroughbred as a scorer. A dominant offensive talent who scores in a lot of different ways.
Here's Money. He has 38 in the game. Simmons with it. There's 1:26 left in the first half of basketball. 3, Middleton, and
He's cooled down in the first half.
And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Embiid.
The main thing you get with Bamba, opposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
Hold up.
Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
You're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution. That's how you take advantage of a transition opportunity.
On the free throw, no good. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Now here's Douglas defending. Simmons falls in. 15 points in the game.
And Simmons so deft.
And the shot is good.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at.
To the middle, got a piece of it, and stolen by Simmons. Harris outside. Over Gordon, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Magic opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Brett Brown. You know, Coach, it seemed like you guys came out a little flat. How do you get some energy for the second half?
You just got to go with the people that have energy. I feel like we are not the aggressors. We have to do whatever we're going to do through our defense, and so far it's been poor.
Brett, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. See, I'm just out in front of the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was the fifth Ernie, you know the rest.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down now. This game has been all him, and he's been a force.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's supposed to be. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kicking off the second half, here's Brett Brown. Chris Middleton is out there with him. And it's Douglas in at the 2. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Orlando on D. It's no good. Here's Money. Oh, he cheats it straight down.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Simmons, not a lot of room. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The basket, the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists here tonight. Down low. Assist. And his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a job at
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Middleton for 3. No good that time. And Orlando the other way.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I...
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to... Hard to the bucket, and don't let them set up the defense. Boy, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
And here are the 76ers now. Got a piece of it. And at the court, Magic on the break. Here's Ellington. Finish off the break. Ellington shot 8 here in the quarter.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this.
Well, you know, you got to give them credit. I mean, they flipped the switch, and they're not looking back now.
Now here is Harris. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis.
Tell you what, doesn't bode well for how this will play out.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for them. Almost looks too easy for them, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
Money passing to Bamba. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much they've turned it on now. Really taken over now.
It's tipped, but he stays with it. With another miss.
And there's been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the basket by
And they're just qualifying defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range.
yeah, put in with the hook. 17.
And for a 6'10" player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on.
Money passes to Isaac. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 and 3-point shots here in the third. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Douglas kicks to Simmons. Over Gordon. And that's an assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a
Hold up.
sensational playmaker. Outside, Simmons. All the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
To the inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And MP loves to punch it now. The defense can't let him get that kind of position inside.
Feeds to Gordon. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And you know, it's hard to ask for much more than that because they're getting to their spots and they're knocking down the shots.
Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Sunday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch. But this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable to get wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Second thing, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy, athletic enough to get things done on the court. I was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit. I could have been effective in today's game.
I agree. And so it looks like the 76ers here. Pass to Llewellyn. Here's Magruder. Let's see with the numbers. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Isaac. Hands it from downtown.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
And here's Wynn. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. To halt the run. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the shot goes in. And that's 20 points for Aaron Gordon.
And right now, Gordon is on a whole nother level now. I mean, he's not forcing anything. He's really letting the game come to him, and his shots are being taken right in rhythm.
Yet another bucket. It gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
Well, excellent defensive instincts. I mean, he knows exactly when to strike on this end.
That's a foul called on Money. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Lynn. It's hauled in by the Magic. Great rebound from his feet. Pass to Bamba. To the inside. The assist for Bamba. Bamba's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Philadelphia's gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting 1 of 5 here in the third. In the corner, it's Lynn. He can use a bucket. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Ellington. He has 35. Pass to Isaac. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For three. He worked the defense on.
For a while.
Yeah, he has been. He's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
To the left wing. Knocked away. Davis gets the win. That's it there. Davis with the assist. 6 points for Lynn. Orlando's got 12 of their points long range in the third quarter, going 4-5. Gets it to Isaac, and there's the feed to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Money. Takes it up and picks it in. Money's got 53.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Magruder kicks to Lynn. Off target from outside. Money gives it to Bamba. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And it's nice to see Bamba playing. He's in sync. He feels like he can make any shot.
Outside, Lynn. Money. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And Jonathan Isaac, I tell you what, Kevin, when he's rolling, he's hard to stop.
They've been very too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that simple and get a rhythm from that.
Here's Money. Passes it to Isaac. Powered down. After the assist, let him into the lane.
Ooh, a forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in this game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant.
Here's the bucket by Orlando. Davis. Gordon's got 10 tonight. So active. Here's Money. Good. He hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
To Lynn. It's Davis on the wing. Back to Lynn. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Lynn's got 4 this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Inside. Another possession. Another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
A minute 42 left in the third. Magruder kicks to Lynn. It's tipped. Nice break. Here come the Magic. Here's Money. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. If you look at the Magic, a terrific as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Philadelphia, 2.5 games back.
And seeing where the 76ers are, this hasn't been anything, but they're still very much behind. A high postseason seed, and they will keep them focused here on the season's final stage.
They need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Defensively, they played a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia Philadelphia will retain possession. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons comes in for Rodney McGruder. Simmons inside. Ellington defending. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers with another miss. Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his team.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Simmons kicks to Lynn. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
They need this. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. In a moment, a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but strange things have happened. Gordon down low, Bamba next to him. Running out there with Wayne Ellington and ties it to the small forward position. That's his out there for Orlando. Long. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Boy, he hit his teammate in the perfect spot. Led him easily to the bucket. That's what you call a room service assist.
To the middle.
The biggest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Market played for a small market team in Indianapolis, so difficult now for them to retain all-star level talent, or so it would seem.
Yeah, that's always been the case, Kevin, and I don't think that's changed much. You know, KD goes from Oklahoma City to the Bay Area. Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward go from small markets to Boston, although Kyrie was traded. Gordon Hayward was signed as a free agent. I think it's just one of those inherent issues that will continue to be a challenge for some of the small market teams. That's why the draft and developing drafted players for those teams is so critically important.
Offensive rebound, and Embiid gets it to go.
And this is what's happening with Embiid. A real stripper, even though he's a big, skilled, talented guy. He's an energy guy as well.
Here's Bamba. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The pass to Long. There's the triple. Orlando grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Feeds it to Bamba. It's tipped. Embiid with the steal. Here's Law. Bolden. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Bamba passes to Butler. And good. Here's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They had no answer for him in this one.
Long pitch to Embiid. Inside. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
For a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Here's
outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Now here's Embiid. Smith. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Embiid.
And really all credit to the pass there. I mean, he angled it just right. Set up the basket beautifully.
Here's Money. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's
the 76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Knocked away. Law, the pass to Embiid. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Always enjoy solid passing, easily setting up his teammates. Anything easier than that.
Here's Money. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Smith dishes to Long. Here's Embiid. There's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
Ellington trying to free himself up. The shot that time, not on target. Smith right side. Here's Waugh. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Here's Waugh. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off the shot. The offensive rebound. Embiid. And at last they get one to fall.
and you can just see from halftime.
He's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And so it's Smith. I think he'll bring it up for the 76ers. He kicks the long. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Davis is checked in for the 76ers. Smith inside. On it, Davis. The first free throw is that misses, so it's NBA Clark amazing.
preparation of the body and taking care of it, that we might see more longer careers. But if you start at 21 and play 15 years, that's still only 36. So I think we're going to see some more guys in the 40s, but I still think it's going to be a small number by and large. The entire defense was frozen. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Money passes to Bamba. And with it, LU jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
As I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Law, the pass to Davis.
Hold up.
And it's Ariza in the corner. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Waugh. Rebounded by Isaac. And it's the Magic with the ball. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
13 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he missed.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
Count that one from Isaac.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the bucket by Orlando. Ariza outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Waugh. Shot left block. He can't get it to go. To the inside. Another possession, another assist.
Another score and another assist. And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
It ended with a great pass leading to the basket.
18 Clark over. But the league wasn't always so healthy.
Every business goes through periods of prosperity and challenge. Struggles and challenges. Then there was as we got into the late 80s and into the 90s, plateaued a bit, and now we're on a great ascension. But the players and the league have really worked well together to bring the league to a greater level of popularity and success in this time period now. And you can't do
It's done. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close. He thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on.
Orlando now. Here's Money. Inside. Stolen away. Outside. Lynn. Magruder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hold up.
timeouts are available now, so everybody's got to be attuned to rebounding the ball.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Free throw, no good.
Hold up. Hold up.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts it a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Inside. Back to Ellington. Money passes to Gordon. Stolen by Jeremy Lin.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moved their record to 11 wins on the year.
And talk about putting pressure on your opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 left to be played against the Sixers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Money.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile this game is.
Clark, if you were a general manager, and I think you'd make an outstanding one, during the pre-draft process in particular, a player has declined to work out for you. Would you still consider selecting, drafting?
Yeah, I would consider it. Again, there will be some extenuating circumstances. Why has he declined? What have we seen? Obviously, I'm hopeful that my is taking a look at what I've seen the kid.
Right. And another assist for him.
Fantastic court vision gets him yet another.
Pushing him to second for the most assists in a game. He's been doing it all for him. Davis still in. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's McGruder. It's good from long range.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts. And I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
Another steal. Money gets it. Another possession. Another assist.
I'm just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists.
And easily a transcendent game for him and his team. He keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking them down. Between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Lynn goes up on the block. He feeds it to Davis, and he makes that one.
Hey guys, you gotta ask, where was this effort when it mattered? Frustrating to say the least. I mean, you don't even know why they we just do that possession right. Hopefully,
5 seconds left in the game. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you